Welcome to this week's live video. We have some big news on the advanced chip front and on the US-China technology competition. On Monday, Trump announced that he has now approved sales of Nvidia's H200 AI chip to certain companies in China, and that he will also allow AMD, Intel, and other American firms to sell to China. The move allows the US's biggest technological rival access to NVIDIA's second best or second generation advanced chip, a chip that is far more powerful than the H20 that was allowed by Trump earlier this year. The move is a real game changer, giving China access to America's advanced technology. It's a reversal of efforts by U.S. administrations to control China's access to American advanced technology, including with the Biden administration and during the Trump 1 administration as well. Trump wrote that, quote, the move allows continued strong national security for the U.S. and that it will support American jobs, strengthen U.S. manufacturing, and benefit American taxpayers. He said that the U.S. would get a 25% cut of all sales, once again demonstrating Trump's disdain for the free market. Remember, not too long ago, the U.S. government took a stake in Intel. A lot of people, however, don't seem to agree on the national security part. Just last week, a bipartisan group of senators, including prominent China hawk Republican Tom Cotton, unveiled the Safe Chips Act that aims to block Trump from selling advanced semiconductor chips like the H200 to China for a period of time, and so that said that that was necessary or, quote, essential to our national security to limit China's access to those advanced chips. Ironically, the same day, Monday, as Trump's announcement, the Justice Department said, Trump's own Justice Department said, that it had cracked a, quote, sophisticated smuggling network that threatens our nation's security by funneling cutting-edge AI technology to China. What is that cutting-edge AI technology? Well, it accused individuals specifically of smuggling the Nvidia's H200 to China, saying that it had uses both civilian and military. I guess the Justice Department didn't get the memo on Monday about Trump's Truth Social post starting to allow the sale of the H200 to China. It's not even clear how excited Beijing is about getting access to the H200, given its longstanding goals of achieving self-reliance in advanced chip technology. The Financial Times reported earlier this week that two knowledgeable people had told them that China plans to put restrictions on which Chinese companies can actually buy and use the H200. It also quoted, or rather the tabloid Global Times, which is part of the People's Daily, the official mouthpiece of the Chinese Communist Party, earlier this week quoted a Chinese expert saying that China is building an increasingly independent and mature AI ecosystem, warning that, quote, on cost and price performance, NVIDIA chips will not remain competitive forever. China's Foreign Ministry spokesperson Guo Jiakun said Tuesday, quote, that we have noticed the reports. China always advocates that China and the U.S. achieve mutual benefit through cooperation. So, not pushing back at all and leaving plenty of room for China to put limits on which companies can actually use the H200. Remember what happened last time when Trump approved sales of the H20, the far less powerful Nvidia AI chip, to China. China forbid many of its companies from using the H20. It called in Nvidia, accused the company of putting, quote, a backdoor and a kill switch in the Nvidia H20, and said that that would allow the US control over the chips remotely. That's it for this week. Tune in at the same time next Thursday. Thanks.